Hey, good morning, guys. What's going on this morning? Have my coffee. Just had Kess out for a leak. Seeing how everyone's doing this morning. Hey, Peanut. Good morning. It's gonna warm up now. We had a deep freeze frost the last few days. It's been cold here, snow. Now it's gonna warm up for a little bit anyway. What the hell's going on down here with the election with you guys? I'm doing good, Peanut. Jeez, there's still counting votes down there. Holy crap. I don't think it's ever going to get over. I'm watching it pretty close the last couple days. So I guess they're still waiting on a state, one state. I can't remember. I think they declared Wisconsin. He won last night, Biden. So I'm not sure. Have a look here. See what's going on this morning. And then you don't know if you don't know if these election maps and stuff like that are right anyway. So yeah, I think that's it. That one there. Yeah, 6 states. Yeah. Yeah, I think you're right. Where was it now? I had them here. Oh, there's Peanut. Hey, good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm doing good. Just
There's,
watching the election and finding out what's going on down in your guys' way. It's hard to keep up.
oh, it's messed up.
So they're counting and recounting in a couple states, I think. So I don't know. It's.
Well, I know in North Carolina that they're in an uproar and they've already started a recount, a petition for actually the governor himself because they don't understand how all the votes are in for the governor and he won, but there's nothing about the president.
Yeah, I don't understand that either. And I'm surprised to see Nevada didn't go red this time round, but that's pretty close too. And I don't know what takes so long to count all the votes. Holy crap! Couple states. I mean, there was a couple that within a few hours you knew who got the seat. Who got elected.
Well, you know what's so disturbing is New Jersey. We know that's a completely blue state. But within a half an hour after the polls closed, they actually said that Biden won. And their polls were closed. It was mail in ballots only.
Yeah, I think a lot of people didn't like the mail-in ballot thing this year. I have a few relatives that are down there, and they were like, "Holy crap!" I don't think they were really interested in doing the mail-in, but I guess it's better than. Was there any that you could do through PC, Peanut? Like, could you vote through your PC?
I don't know. I would never vote that way. I'm one of those individuals that I would do it in person. And the other thing with North Carolina is that they were open. The polls were open the last 2 weeks of October, every day, with the exception, I believe, of Sunday, where folks could go and vote. But yet all the votes aren't in.
Yeah, yeah, that's weird. I don't know. Hey, good morning, Pugface, Shunkwater, Navy Nuke. Good morning, you guys. Nice to see you, Margie TV. Yeah, so I'm not sure. Like I say, I've been watching it pretty close. I mean, everybody probably has, to see what's going to go on, but it just seems like that percentage is forever to get through. Yeah, I don't know. Like you say, it's a mess.
Well, do you remember where Teresa and I were talking about Leon Valley um, the other day?
Yes, I remember.
I actually watched a lot of that coverage because I wanted to see, how the volunteerism and getting, plain folks getting out and working for the votes, working for change. And it was fascinating that those who were causing most of the corruption were voted out. So I thought that was great on how politics worked.
Yeah, yeah. I heard you guys talking about that yesterday. So, like I say, I guess all you can do is just sit and wait and see what happens. With the votes, but a lot of them are in, and like you say, I think it's what 6 states are left. They're having a big
I,
uproar about.
yeah, if you said Wisconsin is in, then it's five, but I believe it's six because there's one, two, three. Yeah, I believe it's five if Wisconsin is already done. Because I do know that with Arizona, I have a friend who lives out there and he's a huge gun owner. And even he is shocked that it went Biden. He says, I've lived here a long time. And he says, something just doesn't ring true.
Yeah, and we're watching like social media too, and how right are those numbers, and no one knows, and no one's gonna know. It'll probably be next week before you really know who won. I think anyway.
Yeah. Well, I think Americans should be concerned now with the lockdowns because we're going to start seeing them. They're going to start locking down again because we're seeing it in other countries. I have a friend in Spain, and he was locked down last Monday. So, and even here in the States, I think someone closed down, a governor closed down theaters. So we're going to start seeing that little by little.
Yeah, Trump Tard made a good comment there. He says the House and Senate stayed the same, so they won't be able to do any firearm bans. That's why Obama never got it done. So, yeah. Firearms are a big thing down there, and I hope you guys get to keep them because up here they pretty well took them all unless you register, and it's just a big headache now to even have a gun.
Yeah, well, there's been a lot of complaints from gun owners where they can't get ammunition.
Wow.
Yeah, they go to different stores and there's no ammunition. So, and a lot of it's back ordered.
Sounds like a lot of the appliances here. Holy die! And I had a fridge guy go buy a fridge, and instead of the handle being on the left, he wanted it on no. Instead of the handle being on the right, he went on the left. So they had to special order him the fridge, and I think it's 4 months now. He's been waiting for a fridge.
Well, I was lucky because I had gotten a whole kitchen set, all new, 4 different appliances, and so I was lucky. I got them on sale and got all of them. And then the following month, or no, 2 months later, which was March, you couldn't get them at all. There was none available, or at least in my area, there were none available.
Wow. Yeah. I noticed too, there's a few stores up here that I don't know if it's because people are getting scared of this second wave thing or not, but I noticed like paper towel and that kind of stuff is starting to become pretty scarce up here, and we make our own up here too. So I don't know.
Well, I found my very first can of Lysol since March 1st, 2 days ago. You cannot find Lysol. And if you go to the grocery stores here, the products are now limited. You don't have the variety you used to have, and you don't have the quantity that you used to have. So there's a lot of slim pickings.
I noticed that too, even up here when I go grocery shopping. Some of the aisles I go down, I'm like, holy crap, there's no flour. You're
Yeah,
thinking, what the hell? And then you're looking at another aisle, and it's like, oh, where's all the rice? So I don't know. Good morning there, Mama Gnome. How are you this morning? So yeah, it's weird when you go down the aisles. There's like lots of something, and there's like slim pickings others, and you're lucky to get something that you're looking for on some things. So
Yeah, and I even noticed very little peanut butter too on the
yes,
shelf, and I was like, wow, there used to be scores of peanut butter. Now look, it's weird.
yeah, no, it is. So what's the weather like where you're at? Don't tell
Uh,
me it's nice and sunny and it's all kinds of warm weather.
yes, it was really cold here over the weekend, and I was freezing, and I had to turn my heat on for the very first time, but we're starting to warm back up.
Yeah, we had snow here the other day. I did a video of Cass when she went out for her first snowfall. That was hilarious. She was all over the place because she loves the snow, and I kind of figure she would because of the husky in her. So, but she enjoyed herself out playing.
Yeah, I have a pit bull, and of course, here in the Carolinas, you don't see very much snow. So last year we did get a little bit of snow, and she went bonkers.
Yeah, she didn't know what it was when she first walked out the door. First thing she did was bite at it and try to eat it. It was really funny. Oh, for sure. No, like I say, the hopefully we'll might see some results. I mean, I'm looking at. I think he won pet. I, I can't remember. I know if he gets the next vote, there's one. Nevada is the one that I'm watching.
I'm sorry, which one was that?
Nevada.
Nevada, yeah. I think Nevada is a weird one because you have the larger city, which is predominantly Democrat, and then the outer communities are Republican. So I guess it would all come down to how many within the city limits vote.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Because there's all kinds of small little pockets and areas and all little communities, um, all through that state. So
Because North Carolina is similar to that, where as Charlotte and Raleigh are very Democratic, but that's where the area of people are, the bulk of them. And then, as you go west in North Carolina, it's more rural and mountainous. And those are mostly red, with the exception of one county, Swain County, which is Democratic. But it's weird because a lot of them will vote red. So, out there, it's hit or miss depending on who they like.
oh, okay, yeah, yeah, no, for sure. Um, I know that here the voting's different. You have to go out and vote. There's no mail in. There's none of that. You got to go to your poll. You got to do the ballot, and you actually have to go out and vote there. So, good
Belgium
morning,
is Belgium
Anon.
is the same way.
is it?
Belgium, they have election on Saturday, and everyone is required to vote.
Hey, Anon, where's the little girl at?
She's sleeping, laying down.
Still?
Yeah, she was tired out yesterday. I had her all walking and through the snow, and yeah. So, did you see the last video I put up?
Yeah, your dog gets more views than PDF does.
Yeah, for some reason it takes off. I'll get like maybe 30, 40 views, maybe for 2 or 3 days, and then the next thing it'll start to climb, and then I'll like start to get like almost close to 1,000 views on her videos, a lot of her videos. But everybody likes a puppy. Come on now, you know.
Well, the one where you were walking with her, Cassie and on live take two, you had 1,000 views.
Yeah, I think there's one there. I'm on the deck and we're playing, and I think I had 3,000 or something. So yeah, no, everybody likes a puppy. That's why I got a lot more uploads to do yet of her. We're back to the camp back in the woods, and I got some footage of that, and she loves playing around in the woods. And I thought I lost her there for a minute. She took off. I was like, oh geez, I hope she comes back. She came back. So
See? Should always put a bitch up, you'll get more views.
Yeah. So she's quite a sweetie. She's getting black in the back of her back, so I think she may be black and white after a while. I don't know. They're called a Boreal dog. I don't know if you guys ever heard of that or not. They're like a Native American Indian dog, Alaskan Husky sort of a mix.
Oh, who's her buddy there in that one video?
That's her aunt. You mean the other
Pretty cool.
dog?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's her aunt. In the thumbnail?
yeah.
Yep. Yeah, that's her aunt. That's my sister's dog. So her mom and dad was my sister's dog, brother and sister.
So she eat a lot of snow. Yep.
Oh yeah, I told her not to eat the yellow stuff though, but I don't know if she listened or not. So what's going on your way, Odin? Are you guys red, blue, green, orange? What's the color? Do you know yet?
Don't know yet. They're gonna wait for the mail-in votes and probably go to court. And
That's a lot of work, isn't it?
yep.
Yeah, North Carolina, they said that they're not going to call it until November 24th because each county has their own board of elections. So they already have it scheduled. They don't count the mail in ballots until they go into session. So, but they're all required to be complete by November 24th. So that's when North Carolina will be called.
I think North Carolina's already been called.
The last that I saw late last night after speaking to the board of elections did a press conference and they said they're not going to call it until there's probably a prediction or whatever
Okay.
they call it. But North Carolina said it will not be called until November 24th, according to the Board of Elections.
All those predictions, you can't trust them because they're run by corporate media.
Exactly. I don't trust a word they say.
Yeah, that's the same as what you're seeing on CNN and Fox News and those. I mean, are those numbers really right? You know.
And on YouTube.
Yeah. Yeah,
Can't
that's
forget
that.
your citizen journalists gathering content for a story.
That's right. I guess he can remain president until the 20th of January. Is that when things go over to the, say if Biden does win, that it goes over to him?
Yes, but Trump can also refuse to leave, and then we could have a coup.
He can be forced out of office.
Yeah.
Oh, I see how it works.
It
Yeah.
would make for a great story, though.
Yeah, we'll have a bunch of frauditors go up there and film it. You in line to do that, Peach or Peanut?
Am I in line to do that? I'm not an auditor. I like to video everything. If you go to my YouTube, you'll see a little bit of everything. I actually, which I thought I did a very good job on, was here in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. A 23-year-old officer was killed in the line of duty. And I got there just as they took down the crime scene tape. And the officers allowed me to video record the crime scene and actually even speak to the neighbors. So it was fascinating that was allowed to happen. So that one I'm very proud of. So
Yeah.
I'm not a frauditor.
I think if you take your time and you don't push it and be ignorant and that kind of stuff, you get a lot more accomplished that way.
Well, after that filming the crime scene, I then went over to the police station where the mayor was there, and I found that more fascinating because she represents all the people, and she was a little bit rude, and she was more concerned with speaking to the major media. So I thought that was a little fascinating.
Yeah, that would be for sure.
And you know what, Odin? I went up to Rockingham County when Blind Justice went for his bench trial. And, you know, I did 3 parts of that. But what I found more fascinating was the gentleman who was running for Registrar of Deeds was actually campaigning from his office window there. So to me, that was the bigger story.
Is there a law against that?
Yes, it is. It is against the law. You cannot.
Cite your source.
What?
Cite your source.
The North Carolina Board of Elections.
Cite your source.
Go to the North Carolina Board of Elections. It will tell you that signs can only be placed in certain areas, and they cannot be set on government property.
Yeah, that's the same as here. They can't put their signs on public property here, like on sidewalks.
Yeah, and even
that kind of
private
thing.
property, it has to be so many feet from the street. So there are laws and regulations to putting up signs.
Yeah, it's really weird. They had a whole line of I can't remember who was up for the vote, and they had a whole line along, and it wasn't long before they came along and took them down because they were all along the sidewalk and all over the place, and they took them all down. And I didn't know that until I asked the officer when I was watching them. Actually, they sent the police to take them down, and I was like, "There's something wrong with the signs," because I didn't know, and he said, "Yeah." He said they're not allowed to put them here. I said, "Oh, okay." So that's how I come to find out that some public places, and like you said, Pina, if it's on private property and you got the okay from the owner, it has to be so far up on the lawn or whatever when they put the stake in and put the thing to vote for.
I know Odin was just trying to troll me.
Oh, I know.
It's all good. But you know what? It's great when, they ask questions like that, give a source, then folks can actually go and see for themselves and actually educate themselves, which is a good thing. So it's not always bad to troll.
Morning there, Sewer.
Morning, brother.
Heading to work?
At work.
Oh, you're at work. Oh, look there. Oh, you're laying pipe.
No, I ain't. I'm pissing people off on the road, or here we'll be here in a little bit. Me and my buddy Kevin.
Oh,
Say hi,
right on.
Kevin.
Hey, Kevin. Cool.
Yeah, we love our job. We love to piss people off. The only job I know you can piss people off and nobody wants to fire you over it.
Start throwing sledgehammers at your car when they speed through your area.
Nah, we throw the fucking stop paddles at them.
That'll work too.
So what's going on up there in your world, Anon?
Oh, not much. Just hanging out. Thought I'd have a coffee this morning and see who I could get in here.
Colder than a well digger's ass up there, ain't it?
Yeah, it snowed the other day. We had freezing rain last night. But now it's going to warm up in probably the mid 60s in a couple days. So that's why we get so much people running around with colds and flus and stuff up here this time of year.
Yeah, it says it's 43 here. Supposed to get up to like 70 today.
Wow. So you'll be out all day?
Huh?
You're out all day till what? Till dark?
Till whenever these guys decide they're done. With the grading crew today, there'll be no asphalt.
So it's just the what are those sewer lines? Or
Well, right now it looks like they're stubbing in water lines over on the other side of the road, but
Okay.
we're out here with, like I said, with a grading crew, and just right down the way over that way. You can't see it, but that way we're putting in a new bridge.
Oh, okay.
So
So
this
you're all,
job been going on for how long, Kev? Couple years now. Yeah, it's a long process putting in a bridge. So it's been going on like 2 years.
yeah, it takes a while here too. I know that the one bridge that they done, I can't remember how long. It took them a couple years.
But I just want to jump in there this morning and say, hey, brother,
Yeah,
you
man.
keep giving that dog some treats. She's growing like a weed, boy.
She's growing quick, isn't she?
Oh, yeah, she's got big already. But that's a good thing, though. But yeah, I'll get out of here. Let somebody else get on here and jaw jack a while. But y'all be safe. Don't go bad mad. Say your prayers. Tell somebody you love them. Sure, dog gonna piss people off. I love y'all.
All right, man. Take it easy today.
Peace.
Yeah. He always gets a chance. He stops up.
That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
That's what we call a Southern boy.
Yeah, he is. Definitely real Southern. For sure.
Spread the love and the Lord's Prayer.
Yeah. Yeah. I can't travel anywhere this year. I'm stuck up here. I feel like I'm in jail because usually I go over to California, see my cousin over there, and there's no flights, nothing going out of here where I'm at.
Oh, wow. I heard that I don't know, what is it, your Prime Minister Trudeau, that he just had his third ethics violation filed.
I heard something like that too. Yes.
I saw that. I don't recall exactly where I saw it, but apparently, yeah, he's on his third ethics complaint.
Wow. Well, he got in a bunch of trouble with a few things. His wife was running the company was called We Campaign, a few others, some dark areas. I'll tell you. I don't know. And well, they voted him in last year or the other year, so there's no impeaching anybody here. They can, I think they can up the vote 2 years in advance, but that's about it. So he's still in for the full 4 years, I think.
I think impeachment is for the birds. It's just a publicity stunt. You know, what's more telling is, a recall vote.
Yeah, no, exactly. That's what I think it is too. So, but yeah, I've been watching my phone every now and then and hitting the refresh button, and them numbers just ain't moving. I'm like, geez, how long does it take to count these ballots? I was like, holy crap.
Well, it's strange because we never had a problem any other year.
No, that's true. Yeah, that's true. I knew it was going to be tight. I just didn't think it was going to be like this tight a race.
Well, I think they're starting to discuss a lot. I mean, everybody is about voter fraud. I mean, it's been brought up for many, many years. But I know Odin doesn't like the cameras, but cameras are catching a whole lot more recently than in years past. So I do believe cameras do have a place. It catches people doing bad things.
Oh, I think so too. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Good morning, Kumanina. She's hard at work driving the bus this morning, I see. But yeah, I always take my camera out wherever I go. I always or a phone, or if I see something, film something,
Exactly. Instead of see something, say something. Now it's see something, say something, but make sure you have your camera on.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Oh, I did a few like just cop watches here in town, and they don't really bother me. I keep my distance. I'll observe and watch. I'll comment in the videos and talk to people, and they don't seem to bother me here.
Oh, you know what I wanted to mention very quickly to everyone out there? I wanted to offer my condolences to one of the A1 members, AV Watchman, whose young daughter was killed in an automobile accident on Sunday. So I just wanted to extend my condolences.
Wow, this is the first I'm hearing of it. I think I seen something with. I was just scrolling through, but I haven't really stopped to see. I think Andrew, not now, maybe later, had something up. Said something about AV Watchmen, but I really didn't have time to watch it. So yeah,
Yeah,
that's tragic. That
I
is.
yeah, I did see that, but I had already seen a video that AV Watchman had put up to let everybody know. So I had seen that prior to the Drama Dome bringing it up.
Oh, okay, yeah, yeah. No, I haven't. Like I say, I haven't. I've seen a title, but I really didn't stop in. Never said nothing about his daughter. What a sin. When was Sunday? You said.
I believe it was Sunday morning, and I guess they're still investigating the accident because it was so bizarre. You know, his daughter it was her car, but she was in the passenger seat, and others were seen running from the vehicle. So he said that he's going to talk to local police and see where the investigation is going.
Well, hopefully they get it. Everything takes time, and hopefully they get it figured out. That's too bad. I have a friend that on Halloween night, she tucked her 2-month-old baby in bed to go to sleep. And anyway, she went to check on her. And when she went to check on her, she smothered in her sleep.
Oh, that happens a lot.
Yeah, she was like 2 months. And I was like, Halloween night, it was supposed to be a blue moon. And I'm like, just thinking, what a sin.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, I've learned probably from a very young age that I don't believe there's any greater pain on the face of the earth than the loss of a child. I don't think there's a greater pain than that. So that's just my thoughts.
Yeah, that's what took me so long to get my dog, because I felt like my older dog was like my kid, because
Yes.
I'm a bachelor, right? So I just run around with my dog, and I used to have her all the time, and she was like my best friend. And geez, when she went, it was hard. It took me 16 years before I got this one.
Yeah, it took me about 10 years to get my second dog because I lived in Belgium, and I had a little what do you call them, a Maltese. So I could take her, and in Europe you could take your dog anywhere. So she would go out everywhere I went. And then we moved back to the States, and we didn't have the freedom that we had there. But when I lost her, I just didn't have the heart to get another dog until about 5 years ago.
Yeah, it takes time, that's for sure. Good morning there, Carolina Auditor. I hope your guys' audit went good the other day. I don't think you uploaded anything yet that I have seen, but I'm so busy here doing other things, apartment. I only get time to come morning coffees or late at night once in a while. I'll come on, but it's not very often. It's just been so busy lately.
Good morning, Carolina. I loved your recent video that showed Southern boys in true reality. get mad for a few minutes and showing love the next minute. That was a great video. I liked it.
I like the one where they set up the table and they were there sitting having their McDonald's, waiting for their friend to come to go fishing. It was really hilarious. It was a really good video.
I think my favorite one was the flashlight wars with the officer. That one, it doesn't matter how many times I watch it, it makes me laugh.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. I think him and Jeff now. I think the last audit they done. I think him and Jeff is here. NC Tyrant Hunter went out together this time. I'm pretty sure. I think Jeff mentioned something about it.
Yeah, that I think it was a couple of days ago they went out, and I
Yeah.
don't know if they were. I believe that they were pretty close to me when they did that one, approximately an hour. I'm not quite sure.
Yeah, I like watching I like watching Carolina stuff. It's good. Sometimes he makes it funny, which is really good to see. You know, a little humor in his video. So yeah, I like watching well, him and Jeff both. So yeah,
Well, I also like how he uses the drone,
yeah.
and his editing skills are awesome.
Oh yeah, yeah. He used to have a channel, I think, with uh, taking shots and pictures and flying his drone around. It was another channel, I think. He had just that's all he done was the drone stuff.
Yeah, the first time I even saw Carolina Auditor for the first time was when they audited the town hall in Myrtle Beach, and they actually shut down the town hall and called the police, which was funny, and it made the local news. Which a lot of times with the auditors, the media ignores them, but this time, they got covered by both stations here.
Yeah, that's right. No, you're absolutely right. So no, that's why I like watching him. I like watching a lot of the different auditors and stuff. One of my favorites is Southside Slacker 210. I like Southside stuff. And then you got Pug Face out there in California, and you know, I get around. Well, I try to anyway. Now it's coming winter. I'll watch more.
Yeah, I think my favorite cop watcher of all time, and I always support women, but is San Diego Cop Watch, also known as Irate Productions. He's there in San Diego. He does great work because he knows all of the officers. He knows their policy like the back of his hand. He also goes to the local government meetings. He gets the officers' salaries, whether or not they were involved in excessive force or someone died at the hands of a police officer, and he puts all of that up as he does when he puts his videos up. So with it comes a lot of information.
Yeah, for sure. And I learn a lot about a lot of your guys' laws and stuff from watching a lot of this stuff. Um, some of the court proceedings. I've been in a few of Eric's, actually the ones that they do live video that you can watch, and different things. And a lot of it's way different. Some of it's way different than what we used to do. And I'm trying to convince and seeing if Talls and OG and us we could get together and do a charter rights one here and explain to some of you guys what the laws and stuff are here, because even though the charter rights is close to your guys' constitution, it's still a little different.
Have you heard what they're doing here with the A1 community, where they're putting up a Roku channel?
Yeah, I think Rogue Nation is a main part of that, isn't he?
Yes, he was the one that actually put it all together, and I do believe that he picked a really good team to start off with. and I'm hoping that he's successful. I've been one of his supporters since he started early, but I'm also known that I don't support auditors who are fools.
Yeah. So, but if you put in if you put into the Roku, you don't get to choose who you donate for. That's the only thing I don't like.
Well, the thing is, you don't do the donation through the channel. You can actually just give them independent donations through their YouTube channel. The $3.99 a month goes where they each get 2%, but a lot of it will go into a 501c3, which is for educational, where in other words, they'll have conferences or meetings where they'll have a speaker, like, say, a civil rights attorney who will sit with the group and discuss civil rights, what your rights are, and different topics, which I think is good. And that would be free to those who came and participated. That's my understanding of it.
Well, that wouldn't be so bad to educate people. I mean,
so let's say Rogue Nation has the very first conference, and it's held in Florida, and it's held at a conference center or a conference room. That would be open to the public because it's already paid for through the 501c3. So your neighbor down the street could actually go to that conference and participate.
oh wow, that's neat. That would be cool.
So if I'm wrong, Rogue Nation can hopefully clear that up. But that's what my belief. That's what I believe is what's going to happen.
Okay. I see Carolina in chat wrote, I need to do an exercise. I need to do an exercise video, he put. Hey, you only live once. Don't worry about the exercise video. But yeah, it seemed like this year up here, Peanut, it went from summer to maybe a week of fall, not even, right to winter. It's crazy up here this year.
Yeah, well, it happened here last week where it was 85 to 90 degrees. And then all of a sudden it went to 40 at night and it felt like February. So I was freezing. So I had to scurry and try to find some winter sweaters to put on.
So do you get much snow where you're at, Peanut?
Next to zero.
Oh, really?
Yeah, kind of like Florida, where you get every once in a while, you'll have that fluke.
Oh, okay.
I'll never forget a few years ago, North Carolina had a significant amount of snow. It was about 8 inches. And, when you have kids and college students, you have that amount of snow. The first thing you do is snowballs,
Yeah.
So you had all of the cops out giving out tickets for people throwing snowballs. And people were in such an uproar over it. And they're like, come on, y'all are being ridiculous.
Yeah.
So they're like, yeah, you go out there and try to, keep people from throwing snowballs. And then it was funny. The next day it started showing up on Facebook, where in another part of the state where the snow had fallen, you actually had officers sleigh riding with kids down a hill, or they were throwing the snowballs. So I guess it depends on what area of North Carolina you're at, whether they like snow fights or not.
Yeah. Hey, the Turkey, and all the way from Turkey. I got a lot of friends. I go all over the place on YouTube, and I see a lot of different people. I usually try to focus mostly on like the A1 stuff, but a lot of times I end up on other channels and talk and chat and leave comments. So I'm pretty well everywhere. So Turkey, I wonder what time that would be here. It'd be late, I think. Mom and Ohm says it's a nice weekend. They're gonna have a cookout. I'm on my way.
Okay, well, I'm gonna have to jump off. I've got several errands I have to run this morning, and as always, it's great to come on your panel where it's nice and calm, and and relaxing and enjoy my coffee.
Yeah, that's why I do it in the morning. Everybody can just step in and have a coffee and just to chat and see how things are doing. Talk about, it's pretty well open panel. I talk about pretty near anything, and I like hearing other people's opinions on things and stuff like that. So, I mean, I have a pretty relaxed, calm panel.
Yeah, I enjoy it, and that's why I have you on, the bell, so I see you when you come on.
Well, thanks for stopping by, Peanut. I appreciate it.
Okay, thanks, Anon. Thanks, everybody in the chat. Y'all have a great day. Bye-bye.
Yeah, bye. So, Carolina, you have to get one of those. What is it? You're gonna have to get one of those treadmills. Put your GoPro somewhere. You could play Rocky theme. One of the Rocky themes off maybe the Russian movie or something. And yeah, you could do a couple videos like that. You probably get a lot of views for sure. I hope yours and Jeff's thing went well. I didn't have a chance to see it yet, so I'll have a look later on today or something to see what it's about and stuff. So yeah, it's good to see you and Jeff are gonna be back for a bit. Are you, Carolina? Or are you just back and forth just for so long? Or so anyway, I guess we'll see when the videos come up. So yeah, yeah. Yeah, you could put the Rocky shorts on, buy a set of Rocky shorts and play the music, put the big log on your shoulders and jog at the same time. I think that would be good. I think that'd be all right. We should all encourage that. You need, I got lots of trees up here. I could send you some logs down. I could do that much for you anyway. So I don't know if Nova Scotia this year, if we're going to send the tree down to Boston this year or not. I'm pretty sure we do. We do it every year. I don't know if anybody knows a story about the Christmas tree that we send down there every year to Boston, but we do it because of the Halifax explosion that happened here years ago. And we send it down because they did a lot of helping out up here, that's for sure. So Mama Gnome, you're having a cookout. What are you having today, all? You gonna make on the bar? You gonna make hamburgers, hot dogs? I gotta be ready so when I want to come down, to have a look. That's for sure. I love a cookout. Oh, are you, Carolina? That'd be awesome, man. You're more than welcome to come up here. You should come up here. We could go to Oak Island. We could do lots of things if you come up here. There's a lot of nice places. There's a few places that we could audit. I'd like to go out with you on an audit. We could do a few of the post office here. It pretty well runs the same way for video recording. Now, it's a little more private here, depending on what post office. Now, the local public post office, you're okay. But there's some post office, I think there's some post offices here that are like sort of private. They run into drugstores and stuff. Even though they're funded by the government, it's still private, sort of privately owned by the owner who owns the residence or the building. So, because I was looking into that too. So, good morning, Estrada. Good to see you. It's my great Brazilian friend. That's for sure. Those guys are really great. I always make it over there. We always have good time over there. It's been really, it's always fun. Not yet, I don't think, and I don't think it's going to be open, the border, until probably next year by the sounds of things, Carolina. I'm not all that sure. I can't say. I know it's open for like food, trucks, that kind of stuff. But I'm not sure as if it's open to anything else but that. So, but we'll find out. Hopefully by the spring or whenever you plan on to come up, hopefully you'll come up, because it would really be great to see you come up here. I know we were planning on. I was planning on coming down. A few things happened, and then COVID happened, and now I feel like I said I feel like I'm stuck. I can't really go anywhere unless it's in Canada. And then if I go in Canada, I go outside what they call the maritime bubble. What happens is that then I got to quarantine for 2 weeks, even though I'm going like traveling Canada. If I go outside the Atlantic bubble, I got to quarantine for 2 weeks. So there's no sense even going on vacation. So we'll see what happens here later on. Hopefully it won't be so bad. It won't, it'll be a little better. So that's for sure. Well, it's good to see you, Mum and Home, Carolina Auditor, Estrada. It's always great to see you in here also. All you guys, it's a good morning coffee, good morning chat. Seen Sewer this morning. I still can't get him on my phone. I don't know what's going on with that. I can call everybody else, but I can't get a hold of him. So we'll have to figure something out. I think maybe I'll do. He said something about Messenger. I guess we can do the Messenger maybe and try to talk that way. I'm hoping anyway, for sure. Six confirmed cases at your son's school, Mum and Home. Is that right? So are the cases going up? I mean, sometimes they go up, sometimes they go down, and like I say, with the public and the media, I really don't trust. I never did. It's hard to tell, where it is going. I know here we had 2 cases, or 1 case yesterday. We've been very fortunate here. I think we're the safest country. We're the safest place in North America right now, for now. But everybody here is wearing a mask. Everybody's keeping their 6-foot distance. We're trying to follow all the guidelines that need to be followed. So I think that's helping a lot. So I seen the only thing I don't like is when you're walking through the store and when you go through the store, is trying to follow those arrows the right way. I don't know how many times I went down and I'm like, oh crap, I'm going against the arrow, to follow stuff. I'm like, damn it. 30 people quarantined. Wow. Yeah. So your son's okay though, Mum and Home and stuff, eh? Hopefully, that's where I think that's where it's gonna really blow up is gonna be schools, and that's why I like to try to keep in contact with Kuma, because she drives kids back and forth, and I mean, we'll see what happens. Patriot Defense, he's still driving bus, so I mean, it's a scary thing. You just don't know. You have to have 1 or 2 kids that get sick. So is your dog getting big, Mum and Home? I imagine it's getting a good size. Mine is like she's growing like a weed. Holy dying! I can't believe how quick she's grown. So. But yeah, it's been a great morning here this morning. I had a lot of good visitors, a lot of good people in here this morning. It's always great to see everybody stop in, see me for a little bit. I appreciate everybody that does, like always. And she's getting big. Yeah, I bet you she is. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, they grow so quick. I got to take her for her last shot tomorrow. And that'll be her last of her shots. That'll be 4 times to the vet. And anyway, then I'm going to take her to the dog park and stuff after that, because then she'll be fully protected. So I'm going to take some maybe videos of her at the dog park, playing with the other dogs and that kind of stuff. We'll see how things go. But I know she's gonna love the snow this year. I just can't wait till we get a good amount that she can walk and run through. You know, something that almost hides her as she's running. Well, she doesn't run. My dog leaps. She's like a jackrabbit. So yeah, no, that's for sure. Yeah, morning coffee and a yarn. Yeah, yeah, with all good people. Everybody in here is, you know, everybody's always been courteous to me, and we always get on here talking, and it's just a good relaxing talk in the morning for sure. I haven't seen Kim J lately. Hopefully, she's okay. No way. Yeah, so I haven't seen her in a while. I'm getting the beep from this headset. My batteries are getting low, so yeah. Yeah, it'll be funny to watch. You know, all you see is a tail sticking into the snow or something. So anyway, with that, guys, I'm gonna jump out of here. I appreciate y'all for stopping in, having a coffee. Thanks for coming up. Everybody that came up on panel this morning. It's always good to see everybody come up. Anytime, the link's always out there. Anybody who wants to come up, everybody's more than welcome to come up. So, oh, you seen her in Swamp's room? Oh, yes, so did I. You're right. Yes, you're right, Mom and Home. I did see her over there. It was the other night there when he was doing his live. So, all right, Trump Tard, good to see you, man. Seen Destrada, Auditor, Peanut, Kuma, Tony, thanks for stopping in. Fair, Odin. Yeah, thanks everybody. Thank you all for stopping by. I'm gonna take the little one out, and everybody have a good day, and might see you later on. We'll talk to you all later.